Chris Boyer, online marketing specialist. I'm here today talking with Rich Hausman. He's the local SEO specialist, and today our topic is going to be about local SEO and local search and how that matters to hospitals. So Rich, I think the first question that most hospitals ask is, what is local search?
Local search is when a facility or hospital optimizes their SEO specifically for the area that they're serving.
So what you're talking about is when you're searching in Google or a search engine, that little map that pops up?
That's probably the closest way you can look at it.
Okay.
What happens is that most facilities have a local business profile that they control. Otherwise, if you don't have one, that data comes from a Yellow Pages data source. So most hospitals or facilities will want to have to own their local business profile.
And do those cost anything?
For most of them, they don't. The search engines want as much accurate and information as they possibly can without having to go out and look for it themselves.
So how can this local business listing be used as part of a larger SEO or SEM strategy?
Well, what it is that it's just simply a very small component, but it often gets overlooked. It really tells where your facility or hospital is, where your web page normally only says what you do and how you do it, maybe who's doing it. Right. This is just part of that whole picture, and it completes that last part. Okay. And some of the things that are on this profile is local listing, as you say. Does that help with SEO purposes? It does. What Google or any of the search engines try to do is they try to associate web pages with other pieces of content. So if you have, say, an address on every single page, it knows that to associate that address with a location. So when that location is searched, it'll be able to associate those pieces of information together.
I see. Yeah, I've heard it said that to Google and other search engines, like finding a healthcare organization like a hospital really is similar to finding like a pizza. It's by location.
That's right. So if you're looking for what the closest hospital is to you or urgent care center, Google will be able to tell you that. It's just the same way. And oftentimes especially with Google, where they're adding this new additional geographical component to every search that they do, it's even more important now that your location is part of that search.
Do you have any tips that hospitals can use to help themselves rank better in local search?
To go to all search engines and sign up for their local business listing. And that way they control, as much as they can, a lot of the information that goes on there. Including, realize too, those same profiles are also where consumers go in and write in their reviews. So the more information they can have there will help them counteract any sort of other interaction that's going on there. The second thing they can do is add their address and phone number to each page of their website. This will help any search engines correlate any other information with that same spatial information to those web pages, and that should help them there.
So tell me about the future of local business listings and how this applies.
Well, the biggest future that most people can see right now is going to be in the mobile space, because all the iPhones and BlackBerries and other mobile devices have a geographical component.
Right.
So a big part of the deal here is that while the location may not necessarily be a part of your marketing plan, it also kind of shows where you live in your ecology. So if someone is looking where the closest coffee place is to your hospital, they can find your hospital and then find the coffee place based on it.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a great time right now to get ahead of the curve and have your location available to all these devices, whether it's through search engines or through whatever means that are available.
Is there anything else you'd like to share about local business listings?
Right. I think the important thing for hospitals to realize is that the marketing landscape is changing literally with spatial this is really not only online marketing but spatial marketing and geographical marketing. They need to understand that they need to be able to establish their space in their ecology of their communities and their areas. So having search engines know where they are and what they do is going to be very important in the future.
Well, Rich, I really appreciate your time today. Some good information that you shared. I'm Chris Boyer. I'm with hospitalonlinemarketing.com, and you can also check out our videocasts on iTunes.